Good morning from a very pretty back garden, apart from the football nets and the washing that's frozen to the line because my husband insists on putting it out even when it's freezing, but that's another story. What a lovely morning, it's beautiful. Air temperature is just above freezing. I'm going to turn you around. Hello. Water temperature in the barrel today is, oh god, it's still going down. 2.6 degrees. It's a little bit bizarrely actually. It was literally a millimetre of ice on here, if that. This morning, sorry, I'm still getting to grips with all these freaking angles and things. But the pool is warmer. God, I'm all over the place this morning. I'm not cutting because I ended up half making a video yesterday and then completely cocking it up, so we're not doing that today. But as I was saying, yeah, there's about half an inch of ice on the barrel, but bizarrely it's actually warmer. It's 3 degrees. It's interesting the variance you get between the two different water vessels in the garden. I'm leaving the ice on the pool today. I did go in and break it yesterday and started a video and it all went to shit basically. But I'm leaving it for a reason, which I will talk to you about in just a second. So, just going to drop. Oh, it's cold today. I'm feeling it today a little bit more, and I don't know why actually, because I slept really well. I'm not drinking at the minute, so there's no alcohol to chuck into the mix. It's just one of those things. So yeah, the reason I'm leaving the ice is because I've actually got a friend coming round to try the pool in the morning. When we were doing this last year, we had quite a lot of people say that they'd really like to try it, and as much as we kind of wanted to offer people to kind of come and have a go, I know not everybody's got like a 12-foot pool in the garden. We're very lucky to have that. We didn't because of the COVID restrictions, so we were very careful and we didn't do that. So it's nice this year to be able to say to people, like, if you want to have a go, come round and come and get in ours. I think it's a good way to try it. It's probably a safer way to try it at this time of year because you're like literally 20 yards from a warm utility room, and hopefully I've got enough kind of experience of doing this to be able to help people have a go and enjoy it. So yeah, thought it'd be interesting to talk about what you need to do this. If you were going to kind of do this in your garden, I'll talk about what you need to do if you're going to do like full-on river lake swimming on another video. But as you will have seen from my previous videos, we are very lucky. I'll turn you around just to show you this, that we have a bit of a choice of water vessel in the garden. So up at the top of the garden, as you can see, we've got Best Way framed pool. Not bought for this at all actually, it was bought on Groupon for the kids. Thankfully we bought it in the middle of winter before lockdown, and it was an absolute lifesaver in lockdown for the kids. When it started to get colder, I actually said to Chris that I wanted to keep it up and use it for a bit of a cold water trial to see how far into the winter that I could get and see if it helped my tolerance of being outdoors. And it stayed up all winter. We had snow and ice and everything last year, and so it's just become a bit of a permanent fixture in the garden now, which probably to the neighbours discuss, but sorry about that. And then this year we acquired the barrel that I'm sitting in. It's a 500 litre whiskey barrel, and this was just over 100 quid. It was a raw barrel, so we had to kind of clean all of the rough bits off the inside. We went through a phase where it was really leaky, which is why, as you can see, it's now all fastened together with this stuff because the slats have come together, come apart at the top, and it just couldn't hold water. So it's probably took us the best part of 6 months to get it to the point where it is, where it holds water and we can keep it clean and maintain it. So you can buy barrels that are already done that come with seats that are beautiful, depending on your budget. The same with the pools. I know the Best Way pools sold out for the whole of the winter last year because a lot of people did the same as us. Whether you'll be able to get one this year, I haven't actually looked, so I don't know. But people dip in everything in the back garden. So I've got a friend that's got an old bathtub. I've got a couple of friends actually that have got bathtubs outside. Sounds a bit random, but quite often you see people on Facebook getting rid of them. And literally you can just fill it with water. It will ice over really quickly, and you can let the plug out when you're ready to change the water. eBay and Amazon do like a little mobile pop-up dipping thing that's just about big enough to get in and sit down in, and they're about 30 quid. They're really good value actually. I'm actually considering putting one down on the premises of my new office when I move in. There's a little bit of space down further down the bottom that I reckon I could get away with having one, but that's a thought for another day. So yeah, and if you don't have any of those things, start with a cold bath in the house or a cold shower. So like if you're having a shower, do the last 30 seconds of your shower on cold, or try 10 seconds and build your tolerance up, or just have a cold bath. Sit in it for as long as you can tolerate, get yourself out. The beauty of doing this in your house or your garden is that you are meters from a warm environment to be able to get dry, to be able to get back to your body back to a reasonable temperature quite quickly. If you do this outdoors, I mean, I remember, I always like to think I've never had a bad swim, but I had one last year at a lake with Chris, and we swim at a lake, and it's wide open, and it's a good probably 5-7 minutes away from the car, and it was like this a really frosty morning, but it was a little bit windy, and it was horrible. The swim was amazing, but the wind chill and trying to get changed when the ground's freezing and the wind chill is the wind's blowing and it's freezing is awful. And I don't think I've ever been so cold. And I know that we got back in the car and we literally didn't speak to each other for about 10 minutes because we just sat trying to get warm. So again, it's a bit of that's where I think the experience and the being able to swim and tolerate the cold temperatures comes in. So yeah, this is a great way to start. I'm going to drop my shoulders. Oh God, we're on 7 minutes already. I lose time here. That's better. Rachel Baxter, I saw your live the other day. You're doing amazing. I only don't make a lot of noise because I'm on a video and I don't do it. And I guess I'm quite used to doing this now. So I would probably swear a lot more if I wasn't on video. Yeah, so what do you need to get started? If you want to dip in your back garden, I mean, obviously if you want to do it in your house, you need absolutely nothing. If you want to do it in your back garden, I would say start in a swimsuit. Don't go like wetsuit crazy first off, because you might actually find that your tolerance is pretty good. You might find that actually you don't feel comfortable in a costume and you need something a little bit more, but then that gives you the choice. Shoe wise, I don't wear shoes as such. I wear 3mm neoprene socks because otherwise my feet get absolutely freezing. I talked a little bit about penguins and polar bears on my last video. My feet can't cope with that, so in the barrel I have 3mm socks. In the open water I have 5mm dive boots, and that's to keep my feet warmer for longer, and also because I like a little bit of something robust under my feet so that I don't step on anything that feels a bit odd. Yeah, so I basically have a swimsuit, a pair of socks and a bobble hat. I have a little routine, so I've got my poncho towel sat in the chair next to me. I've got everything in the utility room ready for me to just walk in and take all my wet stuff off. I've got a cup of tea mashing in the kitchen, and I've got my baked oats in the oven, so I've got a nice warm breakfast. But I've established a routine, and different people will have different routines, I guess. So it's about what works for you, but actually trying all this stuff in a garden is the best place to try it, because you're in a safe space, you're in a comfortable, I'm in a really quiet space because we're very, very lucky not to be overlooked, but even if you're overlooked, you're in your own space, it's comfortable. You can get to grips with the cold and see how it makes you feel, but what you will get from it, or what most people get from it, is just a massive buzz for the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm really excited for my friend to come round tomorrow. I think there's a bit of a mixture of nerves and excitement from her perspective, but I think that that first bit of introducing someone to the cold is amazing for me, and I'm hoping that she enjoys it. So I'll probably do a little video later on in the week to tell you all about it. But like I said, I just thought it would be good to chat to you a little bit about the different setups that people have to do this in the back garden, about what you need, and all that stuff. So, God, I've done 10 minutes again. I need to stop talking so much. So yeah, I'm going to get myself out now and go and have my lovely breakfast and get warm. So yeah, have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and talk to you soon.